Hello students, in this class we study Understanding Quadrilateral Chapter 3 and exercise 3.3. Before moving into the exercise, we'll just see what is a parallelogram. A parallelogram is a two-dimensional geometrical shape whose sides are parallel to each other. See, I'll show the example. This is an example of parallelogram. ABCD, it is having a two diagonals. So it is after this, it is a type of polygon having four sides and the pair of parallel sides are equal in length. The sum of the adjacent angles means A and B. This becomes adjacent angles. So the sum of these adjacent angles will be 180 degrees. So opposite sides are equal. See, opposite sides are equal here. And opposite angles are also congruent. Opposite angles are congruent. Each diagonal of the parallelogram separates into two congruent triangles. So each diagonals form from this parallelogram forms two rectangles inside this. So the diagonals in the parallelogram bisect each other. So these diagonals bisect each other. So this is about the parallelogram. We move on to the exercise, that is the first problem. So see, what is the first problem here? Given a parallelogram ABCD, complete each statement along with the definition or property used. So we'll just see the first given diagram is a parallelogram. So we have to find complete each. So it is, see, the given diagram is ABCD is a parallelogram. So first option they have given, along with the definition of property also we have to mention. So first step is they have given AD equal to. So here in this diagram, see, AD equal to, we can just write as AD equal to BC. See, this side is equal to this side. So what we have to see, right, AD is a side. Here opposite sides, so opposite sides are equal. So opposite sides are equal. Then what we have to write, that is AD is equal to BC. So AD is equal to BC. This is the first answer. Next we move on to the next option they have given, that is angle DCB. So what is equal here? So angle DCB, see the figure I have written here. So it separates, as we know from the definition. So these so inside this parallelogram we can form two triangles can be formed. So here we have taken the one triangle, that is according to the problem DCB. This one is DCB. This forms a triangle here, DCB. So one triangle we got, and another one is DAB. See this one, DAB. So there are two triangles formed. Therefore angle DCB is equal to, we can write as angle DAB. So here we can write as the answer as opposite angles are equal. Next, this is the second option. Now third one they have given OC. So here see in the diagram OC is equal to A. This diagonal bisects each other. So these two diagonals bisects each other. So OC can be written as OA. Therefore we can write as OA. So the the two diagonals bisect each other. So which are the diagonals? That is diagonal 1 is AC and diagonal another one is what? That is BD. These are the two diagonals. So this is the third option of the problem. Now we move on to the fourth one. So fourth one, they have given this one angle this. So the two angles here they have given angle DMB and angle CDA. So I have written here C angle this one. This is taken from the figure, that is angle that is DAB and angle that is CDA. So this. So we can write here as the two angles are said to be adjacent angles because they share common vertex and side. They share common vertex and side. And which is the side here? Common vertex will be which one here? This one. C here. A is the common vertex and the side they share is DB. So finally we can write as DAB, angle DAB plus angle CDA is equal to 180 degrees. So understood? These are the two angles are said to be adjacent, means next to each other, and they share a common vertex. Common vertex A and the side here is DA. Both this sides here separately written the triangles here, and we had these to form 180 degrees. So this is the solution for the first question. We move on to the second one. In the second problem, we have consider the following parallelogram. Find the degree values of the unknown x, y, z. So unknown x, y, z we have to find out. So first problem is given here. So therefore, so first problem, see, we can write y is equal to, first step is, so opposite I'll write here, opposite angles. As we know, angles of a parallelogram or equal, therefore or equal. So what we can write? So equal, therefore we can write as y is equal to 100 degrees. See here opposite angle, so y is equal to 100 degree. Therefore we can write as x plus y. These two are the neighbor angles, so they become the adjacent angles. Therefore we can write as, that is x plus, that is 100 is equal to, so this becomes 100, no? Then we can add these two, therefore x plus 100 is equal to 180 degrees. So here one more point we can write as, that is adjacent angles. So adjacent angles in a parallelogram. So after this, therefore x is equal to 180 minus 100, which is equal to how much? 80 degrees. Therefore x, how much we got? 80. When x is equal to, then z will become 80. Therefore opposite angles. Therefore x is equal to 80, then Z, then Z is the opposite angle so how much Z will become 80. So this is the answer. So we move on to the next one. This is the second one. We move on to the first problem, then the second main we move on to this. So here the diagram is given. So what is the next problem? So this XYZ, this is 50 degree XY and Z is given. Therefore, first we have to start with the X plus 50 is equal to X plus. So these two becomes adjacent angles. First what we have to write, that is adjacent angles. So I'll just write adjacent angles. You can include in a parallelogram. So adjacent angles will be what? X plus 50. Therefore X plus 50 degree will be how much? 180. Therefore we have X plus X is equal to 180 minus 50 is equal to how much? That is 130. Since now X is 130, X become 130, its opposite angle will be how much? That is Y. Therefore we can write as, since X is equal to 130, the opposite angle will be Y, which is equal to 130. So X and Y became 130. So therefore we have, that is next step, opposite. So what is Z? We have to find out opposite angle of a parallelogram or equal. So what we can write as, that is 180 degree minus Z is equal to 50. Here, see here, this one is opposite to this one. Therefore 180 minus Z is equal to 50 degree, where Z is equal to 130 degree. So this is the solution for the second problem, second sub problem. We move on to the third one. Here the third one given is, see here. So here how to solve here. First X, Y, Z, and this one given is 30. Therefore we can take X as, X is 90 degree here. So first I'll write here X is equal to 90 degree. So we have angle sum property, that is X, Y and 30 are all adjacent. Therefore we can write as X plus Y plus 30. This one, X plus Y plus 30 is equal to how much? 180 degrees. So therefore X we can substitute as 90. We'll write here X as 90 plus Y plus 30 is equal to 180. Therefore add these two, we get how much? 120 is equal to plus Y is equal to 180. Therefore Y is equal to 180 minus 120 will become how much? Y is equal to 60 degree we are getting. So this is the 60 degree. Next we move on to this question. Next is how much? That is, So why we have, that is angle sum, we are using this one, angle sum property of a triangle. So therefore y we can write as y is equal to 180 minus 120 is equal to 60. Therefore we can do in this form also. Sorry, I have already repeated this one. Finally we have z plus this one, the z plus 30. This is the next to this one, that is 30 plus again 90. So we have all these adjacent angles, that is z plus 30 plus 90 is equal to how much? 180. Therefore add this same thing, z plus 120 is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore we have z is equal to 180 degrees minus 120, which is equal to 60. So we got which one? X also we got 90, y we calculated we got 60, then z we calculated we got 60. So what we have to write, this is from, I'll just write down which property we used, that is angle sum property of a triangle. We are using angle sum property of a triangle. Since in the question they have mentioned to they have asked us to mention the property, therefore we are using this here, angle sum property of the triangle. 2 times we used here and we used here. So this one is the third question. Now we move on to the fourth one. Fourth one we have, that is here y we having, y is opposite is y is equal to 80 degree. So opposite of this one is opposite angle, angles are equal. So we got this one as opposite angles are equal. So next step is, then what we have to do, add these two, that is x plus y is 80 is equal to 180. So adjacent angles, adding these two. So 180 we got. Next is x is equal to, that is 180 minus 80, which is equal to how much? X is equal to 100 we are getting. 100 we got. Now after this x is equal to 100. Now we have, that is 180 minus this one z, 180 minus z plus this is adjacent, so therefore 80 is equal to 180. This one is outside, so this is an exterior angle, therefore we have to take 180 minus z plus this is the adjacent angle, that is 80 is equal to 180. Therefore we have to write here linear pair property, and adjacent angles in a parallelogram or supplementary. Just write down this one, linear pair property and adjacent angles. This one is used here. So since z is the exterior angle, therefore 180 minus z plus 80 is equal to 180. Therefore we can calculate how much. This one 180, this one comes this side, means 180 minus 180 minus z plus 80 will become, these two cancels, therefore z is equal to 80 degrees we are getting. So this is the solution for the first 4 problem in the question 2. One more is left. I'll continue in the next class. If you have any doubts, comment me, subscribe my channel, share, like all videos. Thank you.